morning. So it is Summerween day 3, which is super exciting. We're almost halfway done, which is kind of crazy. But I thought I would get you guys to help me pick my next book. I'm debating between these two, but I think I might let Instagram choose my next read. If you're not already following me, it's at readingwithjess_. I'm going to be posting a poll over which one, and whichever one has the most votes by lunchtime, I will pick up today. So yeah, I did finish A House at the Bottom of the Lake completely in the dark. It was super fast. I think I read that book in like an hour and a half or so. And I will talk about my thoughts in the car on our way to work. Before I get into my thoughts about A House at the Bottom of a Lake, I did want to let you guys know that I ordered 2 books last night, which I'm so excited for. The first one is going to be Heartbones by Colleen Hoover, which I've been waiting for what seems like forever. So I'm so excited to read this one. I think I'm going to put it on my top priority for September. Also, I ordered Playing Nice by, I think it's JP Delaney. I recently watched Gabby's thriller reading vlog where she read this one and 2 other books, and she was loving this one, rated it 5 stars. And the way she described it was a thriller that definitely had a lot of discussion, like what would you do in this type of situation. So I love books that constantly make me think, like, what would I do, what would other people do. So I'm really excited to get to this one as well. Now, moving on to my thoughts for A House at the Bottom of the Lake. So if you don't know what the story is about, it is a very small story. I think it's about 120-ish pages, and it's about 2 teenagers. They're both 17, and they decide to go out on like a first date. So they decide to go canoeing, and they discover there's a house at the bottom of the lake. Like, you can physically see the roof and everything, and they decide to swim down there to check it out. And yeah, you kind of see like this like relationship between the 2 of them kind of blossom. Well, anyways, once they get down there, things just get a little weird from there. Like, there's always question like, what's down there? Why is it down there? Why does no one know this is down there? Different things like that. So I enjoyed it. It definitely, so I'll just go ahead and tell you, I ended up rating it 3.5 stars, I believe. The overall story I enjoyed. Like, I definitely felt super creeped out because there's something about, like, you know, exploring like unknown territory, especially like underwater. Like, I constantly felt like I was having like chest pains, like trying to like breathe while they're like swimming underwater. And I really enjoyed that. Like, I was constantly like, oh my gosh, like they're talking about like entering the kitchen or finding the staircase. I'm like, oh my God, like what's gonna be in there? However, I felt like the beginning was a little, I don't know, like, I don't want to say sloppy. I don't know. I just really did not like the beginning of the story. Like, I can kind of tell from the very beginning it was going to be a short story, just because it felt like super rushed and just like not very well put together, in my opinion. And the ending, I wasn't 100% like thrilled about. Like, yeah, it was super creepy, but it kind of left this like open-ended ending, and it just wasn't for me. And I'm trying to think, like, are open-ended endings really my thing? I completed my first prompt, so 2 out of 5 books down, and I'm currently waiting to see what people think I should read next on my Instagram poll. So I'm gonna run to work. I will update you guys at lunchtime to let you know what the people have spoken. Hello, I just got off work, so now I am heading home. I'm skipping the gym today just so I can go home and start a new book. But I thought I would update you guys on the Instagram poll that I posted this morning. I think I just checked it now, And I meant to start my book at lunchtime, but lunch was kind of like a working lunch, so I wasn't able to start my book. But at lunch, the invited actually won. I think it was like 56% to 44. So I'm gonna start that one. So yeah, I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna start reading that book and make dinner. I think we're gonna have spaghetti, but I'm making it a little bit different than I normally do. So yeah. As you can tell, I am fresh out of the shower and I just put on some spooky Halloween background noise and I am diving into a new book. But I actually decided to go with A Good Marriage because I checked the poll again and it was like 52 A Good Marriage and like 48% The Invited. And Gabby actually voted on my thing and chose A Good Marriage, so I decided to go with one of the host picks. So I'm currently on page 8, and so far it's grabbing my attention. This one has to do with a woman named Lizzie who is a lawyer, and she gets a call from a previous friendship or relationship guy named Zach who is being charged for possibly the death and murder of his wife Amanda, who looks like was pushed at the bottom of the stairs. So I'm going to set a forest timer app and listen to the spooky music and get some reading done. This book is quite a little bit thicker. It's about 400 pages, so I need to get this ball rolling. Hi, me again. So I'm on page 12 and things just got a little weird. So Zach was saying that he was walking home from a party that him and his wife were invited to, and his wife left the party early, and that's when he found his wife at the bottom of the stairs. But they're questioning someone who attended the party, and the person asking the questions is asking her if there's sexual intercourse or other sexual relations going on during these parties, and whether or not this person was interacting with these type of actions at the party with her husband, and she said no. With someone else's husband, and she said yes. Like, what kind of party is happening right now? Good morning. As you can tell, I wanted to be Elsa today with my little tiny braid. Anyways, good morning everyone, and welcome to Summerween Day 4. I don't think yesterday's footage was very much. Like, honestly, yesterday was just kind of busy, so I do apologize. So I might combine today and Friday in with Wednesdays, but we'll see how much footage I have. I haven't even started editing. So last night I made this hilarious TikTok. I personally found it funny. Like, I was cackling in the middle of the night. It was so funny. But I made a semi-book related TikTok last night, and it was just so funny. Like, I've had people reach out to me saying that it was so funny. So I will insert that footage here.
Jessie, turn off the lights. Freaking too loud.
So yeah, that is the TikTok I made, and to be honest, that is 100% true. See you guys maybe at lunch. What up? On the way to the gym.